I took a little week-long break from uploading for various reasons. One of those reasons was to finish out the Zombies grind. Now, if you're wondering if the Zombies grind is worth it, now that I have my hands on the rewards, I can 100% vouch for it. And it's not just the Mastery Camo rewards that I'm super stoked to have now. There's plenty of other cosmetic rewards and consumables you'll earn as you do the story missions. The standout reward, though, is the Bone Collector Operator skin for Ripper. You've probably seen this in game by now. I think it's one of the best looking skins in this game. And I think it's safe to say this is the coolest skin you can earn completely for free, because the zombie story is free. Well, I mean, you have to purchase Modern Warfare 3, of course, but you don't have to buy a bundle or anything like that to get this skin. All you need to do is complete the zombie story missions through Act 3. And if you solely focus on doing the missions as quickly as possible, it honestly doesn't take too long to get your hands on this skin. The Mastery Camos for Zombies, though, man, I got Borealis in my hands, and I 100% prefer Borealis over Interstellar. And this applies to actually all the Zombies Mastery Camos. I think all of them are better than their multiplayer counterparts, except for Gold. I think Gold Camo is the one that I prefer in multiplayer. The Golden Enigma you get in Zombies is unique, but I do prefer the traditional gold look. Zircon Scale kind of looks like a base camo. I said it at launch, I think it'd be better if the scales actually had some texture to it, but I definitely prefer this over Forge Camo, because Forge Camo just looks dingy in this game. I don't really like the look, I don't like using it at all. Serpentine is the equivalent to the Priceless Camo, and it reminds me of a Mega Rayquaza if y'all played Pokemon, but I think this camo looks pretty clean. It's not as glowy and flashy as the Priceless equivalent camo is in multiplayer, but I don't like Priceless. I just think it's gaudy looking. Yeah, it's vibrant and it's animated, but I just do not like I don't like the design of it, actually. I'll use Priceless over other camos, but I definitely like some of the base camos or the event camos more than using Priceless, which is sad since Priceless is a pinnacle mastery camo. Borealis, though, I mean, I think Interstellar is nice, don't get me wrong, but Borealis just looks absolutely amazing on every weapon and just about every situation, every lighting, every map. I had the feeling that I would be rocking Borealis over Interstellar at launch, but I said I'll wait until I get my hands on both of these camos in game, and I think Borealis is one of the greatest of all time camos, up there with the original Dark Matter, just absolute goats. Interstellar, I mean, it's cool, I like it, but it does have different looks across different weapons and maps with the lighting. It can look washed out at times. Borealis has the same stuff, but it just always looks good, in my opinion. It has like a nice glow to it, the color contrast, it just looks nice. And if you want to get your hands on or just want a cool mastery camo, it's way easier than going for the Interstellar grind. Even though Interstellar and the multiplayer camo grind this year is one of the easiest camo grinds we've had in Call of Duty histories. But I mean, Borealis can take you anywhere between, I'd say, 1 to 2 weeks of playing a couple hours a day, maybe. You do have to get a lot of different kills in Zombies, but you can speed run through those kills when you know the right strats, which includes exfil farming, knowing the right contracts to do, knowing things like mimics will always spawn in infected strongholds. Once you become familiar with Zombies, you can fly through these kills easily. And if you do want a video of something like that, let me know. I have a lot of Zombies knowledge to share now. But for example, I think I was between a third to a halfway finished with what I would call the entire Zombies camo grind about a week ago. And the Zombies grind to me is finishing the stories missions and the camo grind. And to break it down, the camos do take much longer than the story missions. Again, the missions aren't too hard. There are a lot to go through, but you can fly through multiple missions in a game. There are a few that will force you to exfil, but there's just a lot of like different little easy tasks to go through. The only real hard part, I think, in my opinion, was the Ether Worm fight. we actually did die once doing that because I underestimated how hard the fight would be. I fought the red worm multiple times in the main hub, and I heard the story worm was easy fight to do, but it had been much harder and had way more health than I expected. So we actually failed the first time, but we burned through it on the second run when we actually prepared for it. I've also been to the Dark Ether once in the last week, and I finished that story mission. I have yet to return to finish the diary and the schematics for the dog bone, the gold armor, and the ether blade. Speaking of which, I think I have one more tier 2 schematic and like 2 or 3 more tier 3 schematics, and I have to get the Scorcher from the red worm, and I think I'll have zombies pretty much on lock. So I do have some more grinding to do. I'd say I'm about 90% of the way done. And I'm hoping to have those done by the time zombies actually get some content update, which is looking like it's going to be in Season 2 Reloaded in about a month from now. Hopefully that is an accurate timeline, and there's more to come than what is on the roadmap, because the roadmap is looking kind of light for zombies. But honestly, I mean, just to touch on this a little bit, I know some people are upset about zombies content and upset about not having zombies content at the start of Season 2, and I do think the zombies community is a bit, we'll say dramatic, to keep things simple, but Cold War, all the zombies updates did come in the mid-season update, so that is to be expected. It would be nice to have a bit more content. I'm hoping they can pull through and give us a bit more, but there could be plenty. I mean, we have a new story mission. That could be the whole 2 acts of missions. That's plenty of content, at least for me. So I hope so, but if nothing else does come, I still have that Modern Warfare 2 camo grind ahead of me to keep me occupied when multiplayer is a bit down. So just wanted to, you know, kind of share my thoughts on the zombies experience this year so far. Maybe inspire some people to get on to zombies, because I did enjoy myself. I did find it a lot of fun, and I do like how much casual it is compared to multiplayer at times. And yeah, I just wanted to kind of share what I was doing the last week, but I do plan on getting back to the every other day uploads right now. So let me know if y'all have played zombies, if y'all gotten Borealis or any of the mastery camos. I'm curious to hear from you in the comments. Please don't forget to tap like on this video, get subscribed to the channel if you are not already. Thank you so much for watching. My name's D, and I'll catch y'all on the next video.